All right, so this is the Wednesday Live at 5. However, I wanted to focus on the new members in the group. So if you're a new member, you're in the right place. I am going to pin this to the top of the group so that everyone can find it upon entering the group. So the group is called Minding Your Soul, and the way the group got started was I was talking to a couple people, helping them get rid of their symptoms. We wanted a place where we could talk every day, and then what happened was it just grew and grew until I left my job and started coaching full time. So that's what this group is. This group is the free group where it will always be free. All the information on how to heal MS is going to be in this group. And then if you want to do more with your healing, if you want the complete healing transformation, you can sign up when enrollment opens. It opens a couple times a year. I do a starve, kill, detox protocol that you can address everything in the body. And we do that a couple times a year because it's a 4-month program and I only work with small groups at a time. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm just going to go on my phone right now so that I can see the comments that are coming in. So volume, I always forget that part. So even though this is a new member video, if you have any questions, even if you've been a member for years, please ask them and I will answer them as we go along, because if you're thinking it, if you're having the question, then somebody else is too. Okay, first off, there are a lot of acronyms in this group. And when you're first coming in, it's like learning a new language almost. I remember when I first started my new job, it was as if, like, first I had to learn the culture of the company, and then I had to learn like another language because everything was an acronym. And I've noticed that so many more people are asking, and the new people are going, what the hell are you talking about? What's CJ? So there's celery juice is CJ, lemon water, LW, heavy metal detox smoothie is the HMDS, heavy metal detox smoothie. Hey guys, hi Irina, hi Karen, hi Mary, oh May, thanks everyone for joining me. So this is a video that we're doing for the new members so that they have a place to go upon joining Minding Your Soul that kind of sums everything up. So if you guys think of anything that I'm not talking about that would be helpful for the new members, please let me know. And I will work it in. So what we practice here is a protocol that I named for what it does. It's called the Starve, Kill, Detox protocol because that's what it does. That's what I evolved into using. So I was diagnosed with MS in 2000 and someone was born in 2004. And I steadily declined. I took the medication. They scared the shit out of me, so I took it. It was the beta-serone. Back then, we only had the 3 choices. They called the ABC, the Avonex, the beta-serone, and the Copaxone. So I chose the beta-serone, the every other day injection, and I steadily got worse until I was paralyzed in my arms and in my legs. I was bedridden. I had to use a wheelchair or a cane, depending on what kind of day it was. And eventually I snapped, and that happened when my daughter fell. She was 2 years old. I was paralyzed. I was in a chair in the living room. My then husband left me alone with her just to run right up the block to 7-Eleven. And she got up to show me a toy, tripped on the area rug, hit her head on the coffee table, and screamed, and I couldn't get to her. And so as awful as that moment was, it changed my life because I snapped. I think I literally snapped on the inside. I said to myself, oh hell no. Actually, I think I said, oh fuck no. I'm either going to have MS or I'm going to be a mother. I can't do both. And I knew I was meant to be a mother. I knew I was meant to be a mother from the time I was little, and there was no way that God was going to give me these 2 beautiful children and then take away my ability to take care of them. So I knew there had to be another way. There had to be another way, though I didn't know what it was. Medical medium wasn't out back then, so I did everything that I possibly could to heal my body. The first thing that I did was I listened to my intuition. I knew my body wasn't attacking itself. Everyone told me that I was wrong, and the doctors are like, you're crazy. Of course your body's attacking itself. But in my bones, I just felt like that was wrong. So I kind of went along and was like, all right, well, what else is my body doing if not attacking itself? And A couple months later, when I got the use of my arms back, I came across this book called the MS Recovery Diet Book. And it was about these two women who were bedridden, or I think at least one was bedridden. They had MS, and they healed themselves with food. And that was my first introduction to food healing the body. I thought, wow, really? I've been living on Marlboro Lights, Domino's Pizza, Jersey Mike's subs, thinking nothing of it. What do you mean food? So then I started looking up everything that I could get my hands on, and I didn't know if my body had a fungus, a virus, or a bacteria, but I knew my immune system was attacking something, right? So I treated it like it had all three, and little by little I found different things. I did everything. I did things I probably shouldn't have done, like cleanses that were just took me down for days. God, I did some awful cleanses that just the body should not react that way. But I tried everything. So fast forward to about 2015 now. I'll skip over all the drama of my husband leaving me and all my single years. That's another video. I did do a video. I'll tell you where to find all the videos later. So fast forward 2015, I would say I healed myself to about 60%. I still had a numb leg. I still had that brain fog coming in around 3 o'clock every day. I could not feel my toes or anything, but considering where I came from, I was really happy. I was really happy with what I had found, what I had done. But then the medical medium released his first book in 2015, and he's like, your body's not attacking itself, it's attacking a virus. And I go, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying for years. And so little by little, I started reading and trying everything that he said. I'm like, oh my goodness. And of course, I was all over the place trying everything. But within a year, all of my symptoms were gone. Within a year, I went from 60% to 100% healed. I mean, no more brain fog. Even my toes on my right foot, which I was like, I don't care if I ever get them back. But even my toes, no numbness, no fatigue, nothing. No brain fog, nothing. An energy that won't quit. So that's when I started talking and reaching out to people on Facebook, and most of them thought I was crazy, and why I don't blame them at all. I was like, I think I found something. Like, I think this works. It worked for me. Are you willing to try it? And everyone's like, no, you're insane, and they probably blocked me. But there were a couple people who were like, really? Tell me more. And so that's how this whole Minding Your Soul got started. That's how coaching through the Starve, Kill, Detox got started. Because the more people I coached, the more I would watch the peaks and valleys of the healing process, and I would be able to fine tune this process. And so Minding Your Soul became what you see it today. And it continues to grow as the word spreads that people are healing. You'll scroll through and you'll see there are people who were bedridden who are now running. There are people who could never drive and now they're driving. Yes, Rhonda, that was you. So I just wanted to let you know, in here, it's not that people think that I'm against medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm not certified in anything. I'm just someone who healed themselves from MS and started coaching people on how to do the same as what I did. I can't tell you to get off of medication. I can only give you what I've seen in myself on the medication and what I've seen in other people. My advice would be, if you're looking to stay on the medication and you're happy with that, then great. I don't think this group is going to be for you though. This group is for people who maybe they are on medication, but they're looking for a way to get off of it. They innately know that their body's not attacking themselves, and they don't want to put any poison or toxin inside their body. So they're looking for a way out of the darkness, out of the poisons. And that's what this group does. This is what I teach you. I teach you how to get your body to come back. And because now it's a lot easier than it was a couple of years ago, because I don't have to convince anybody it's a virus. Everyone knows this. It's in the medical industry, has finally recognized that the Epstein-Barr virus is the cause behind all autoimmune diseases. So that's what we've been teaching in this group, and that's what I've been teaching in my coaching for years, how to kill the Epstein-Barr virus. So let me just check on a couple. Okay, good. We have some comments here. Oh, hi, Queen Janine. You know I love that. Thank you very much. You're in great hands. Oh, thank you. And hello, Mary. Hello to you. Tanis is here from Vancouver. God, I love that. Thank you for joining us all the way from there. And Ginger is here. Hello, Ginger. All right, so Where do you begin when you come into this group? It's like you're going through, there's so many different posts, so many people are talking about different things. What I would recommend is go into the events tab. You know that tab that runs along the top? It's got files, it's got media, events. Click on the events and look at all the videos. Now, every Wednesday, I call it the Live at 5 because I go live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday, and I give another piece of how to heal because it's not something that I could just teach in one video. So it's a 4-month program, like I said. It takes us 4 months to go through everything. But what I do is I put all the information in videos and I chunk it down so that every Wednesday I spend about 30 minutes to an hour just coming on here giving you more information on how to heal yourself. So really, you don't ever have to pay for coaching if you don't want to, because it's all here in the videos. Now, in the videos, in the events tab, I've been using a new app called StreamYard, and sometimes it doesn't post in the events tab. So I have everything on YouTube. Just go onto YouTube and search for Minding Your Soul. You'll see the little round green logo, and you'll know that that's the channel, and that's where all the Live at 5 videos are. So you don't have to worry about watching them in order. You'll see like how it all comes together. And I'm going to tell you in just a couple minutes what that order is, what everyone in the group already knows because they've been watching the videos. And don't worry, if you don't go back and watch all the videos, because I can't even tell you how many hundreds of hours are in there, going forward, if you watch the Live at 5s, you're going to catch on. So I'll go over the protocol really quick. These are the basics. Start with your lemon water. Lemon water first thing in the morning. Squeeze a half a lemon into 16 ounces of water. Drink it. 20 minutes later, work your way up to drinking 16 ounces of celery juice. Again, that's going to be CJ in the group. When you see that in the comments, we've abbreviated it. And the lemon water is going to be LW. So your lemon water first, your celery juice second, 20 minutes later, and then you're going to follow that 20 minutes after with your heavy metal detox smoothie. You are going to follow a diet of gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free. Why? Because they feed the virus, and we're looking to starve that virus. And then you're going to use that heavy metal detox smoothie to remove the metals, because the Epstein-Barr virus also feeds on gluten, dairy, and eggs, but also heavy metals. So you want to incorporate a gentle detox of heavy metals every day. And the heavy metal detox smoothie, you absolutely can add anything you want to it. You can change out the fruit. That's not something that you have to drink straight, like the celery juice. You can add nothing, like not even ice, add nothing. So it's lemon water, celery juice, heavy metal detox smoothie. You have your diet of gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and not just mostly. It has to be 100%, because the smallest amount of gluten is enough to feed that virus. And that virus lives for 6 weeks. It has a 6-week life cycle. And then it takes a couple weeks for the dead corpse of the virus to get out of your system. And you're like, all right, well, it's dead, big deal. No, the dead corpse of the virus is a neurotoxin, still going to cause you symptoms. You got to get that out too. So the littlest, tiniest bit of gluten is going to feed that virus, and then you're going to have to start all over again at square one and wait your 6, 8, 9 weeks before you get over that hump, before the symptoms start going away. Again, that's why it's a 4-month program. We go through each month, we're doing something and we're building upon it. There are only small groups that I take at one time so that I can have that one-on-one with my clients. So we just started one in May. In case this video is up for a couple years, if I don't redo it, it's 2022. So in August, we'll do I'll open up enrollment, and then we can do coaching starting in September. So I always do a workshop first to explain what the protocol is, and then I open up the coaching, the 4-month coaching program, so that you can sign up. So then August will be a workshop, September we'll start it, and that's a good time to start because going into those holidays are really hard, especially when you're doing gluten-free for the first time. It's nice to have that weekly motivation. Plus, it's not just, when we're healing MS, we're not just focusing on the physical. So we need to address the body, the mind, and the soul. And I've learned this through many, many clients, and myself, of course, first. You have to address the body, the mind, and the soul in order to heal anything 100%. So that's why it's called Path to Healing, the 4-month program. So the group is called Minding Your Soul. The protocol, the 4-month coaching program where we teach the protocol, that's called Path to Healing, because I get you on the path to healing. So the reason why it's 4 months as well is because we need time for that body, mind, and soul. So yes, you get me once a week on Zoom talking about the protocol and taking everything and talking about peaks and valleys and stop and start and all that stuff. But then you also have Matt Rowe, who is a mindset coach, and you also have Catherine Rose, who's the vibrational healer. So you have all the levels being worked on. It's pretty awesome. We'll talk more about that though as it gets closer to the next open enrollment. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, got my little list here, was consultations. I do free consultations because even though you have this video and you have the videos on YouTube and everyone's so helpful in the group, sometimes you just need a little bit more. You need to go, Janine, set me up. Where do I start? Well, I've been doing this and this is what I feel. Is this normal? Because yes, it is normal to get worse before you get better, which is really scary because in the past, when we got worse, we never did get better. We kept getting worse. So when you start something like this protocol and you start getting worse and you're like, oh my God, right away, the PTSD, the fear comes up and you're like, am I doing it right? So that's where a free consultation is really nice for people to know, yes, you're on the right path and don't worry, take a break and then start again. So use that. Go to mindingyoursoul.com. On the bottom of every page of the website, there's a button to schedule a free consultation. I apologize right now. I have a 3-month-old, so the hours are kind of limited. I have to wait till my husband gets home or my daughter is home to watch him. I have a 3-month-old, by the way. So my hours are limited, but I am putting him in daycare 2 days a week come July. So my hours will open up at least 2 days a week. So, but the point is, utilize the free consultations right now. They're really going to clear things up for you, especially like I said, if you don't have hours and hours to watch the videos, I will get you set up. I am going to give everyone all the information that they need to heal, always for free in Minding Your Soul, always, because I don't own this information, and even if I did, I still wouldn't charge for it. All I charge for is coaching you through it. There are people who are like, I don't need coaching, I'm just going to do it myself. And then there are people who are like, you know what, I really do need that village. I need that motivation, that daily, that weekly motivation. We get on Zoom 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And it's nice because the people in the village, they've been through the workshop, they've been through the protocol, so now they're helping the people who are just starting in the workshop, and they're like, oh yeah, been there, done that, let me tell you how that goes. And it's just really nice to have an entire village of people bringing you along the healing process. And the ones who don't go through the program, I've noticed that it takes them a really long time because you got to figure all this shit out, right? When you go through the program, it's 4 months. You have all your tools in your toolbox. Now, I'm not promising you're going to be healed in 4 months. Everyone's different. I am promising you, though, that in the program, in the Path to Healing program, I get you on the path to healing. So the reason why I called it that is because I used to feel like I was in a forest. It was dark. I had nowhere to go. Do I go right? Okay, let me go right. Oh, no, let me try this. Go left. And oh, no, I'm getting worse. Let me do this. And it took me forever to get a handle on how to heal my body. So what I do is I give you all the knowledge, I give you all the tools, all the motivation, the body, the mind, and the soul. We do it all 3 times a week, every week for 4 months, right? So that this way, this is my analogy, this is how it works in my visual learner mind. I've cleared the path for you. Now you know exactly where you're going, where that light is at the end of the path. Now, I also give you the energy to do it because you're like, great, you've cleared the path and you've given me a light, but I'm exhausted and I can't get there. I also give you the energy for first thing, right off the bat. That's what the lemon water and the celery juice do. So we get you on this path, and now you know how to get to where you're going. I don't know how long it's going to take you to reach the end of that path, but I'll tell you, you'll know exactly where you're going, and you'll have the energy to get there, and you'll just keep progressing and getting better and better. So again, consultations, if you need them, I know I'm throwing a lot at you. And I think, the one thing that I wanted to mention, I think I did everything, right? The YouTube channel, consultations, body, mind, and soul. The one thing that I wanted to mention, now, this is, when I'm recording this video, it is June 1st of 2022. We are just about to embark on a symptom-free MS summit, hosted by Matt Rowe. Matt Rowe is part of my program. He's also part of this group. He is an amazing mindset coach, and he has put together a summit that's going to be over 2 weeks long. All a summit is a whole bunch of people get together and they talk to you about one specific topic. And this is going to be how to heal MS. This is going to be on June 20th? Yes, June 20th is when it's going to launch. It's going to be 2 weeks long. It's going to have 20-something speakers. I'm going to be one of them. You're going to meet so many. Matt Emery is going to be one of them too. So again, I'm sorry if you're seeing this past June of 2022, but I wanted to let everyone know who is watching this, who does see this video beforehand. You can sign up easily. I wrote it down, symptomfreems.com, symptomfreems.com. Now the whole thing is free. You just sign up there. It's completely free. But if you want further access to the speakers, there's a Q&A, there's a whole bunch of other like VIP special things, and it's really freaking cheap. There's a VIP sign up. I think it's like $37. It's totally worth it because you get one-on-one access with all of the speakers, because not everyone does Live at 5s every week. So, all right, that was everything. So, new members, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Reach out, start a conversation, start asking questions. And if you think that this is overwhelming and it's too much, don't worry. It absolutely is, but it gets so much easier. Anytime you do anything new, it's overwhelming. Right? So just jump in and just start grabbing pieces. I remember when I was first healing, there was so much information. Like, just start grabbing pieces, start listening to people, start reading things, start making friends, right? And join the Live at 5 so that you have access to me directly to ask your specific questions every week on whatever topic, whether I'm talking about it or not. Ask your question. All right, I'm just checking the comments before we end, and I love that. Gluten, egg, dairy free, GED free. Remember to be diligent. Train yourself to hate those things. Quinn, well said. Absolutely. And what we teach in this group is that anything that you want that's gluten or dairy or eggs, we have a substitution for you. If I don't, somebody in this group absolutely does. We don't eat deprived. We are never deprived here. We eat what we want. We do pizza on Friday nights. We do pasta. We do ice cream. We do it all. It tastes delicious. We even drink. Lots of drinking. But I just want to show you that you don't have to live deprived to do this diet. Yes, there's a learning curve, but there is with everything. All right, who else is here? Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. Mary says, will you possibly see any results in the beginning of you only starting with the lemon water and celery juice? I'm new to gluten-free, so I'm moving it out and now looking at ingredients. Yeah, no, absolutely. You're definitely going to see. I should say most likely. I shouldn't say definitely. Most people absolutely see a difference when they're starting the lemon water and the celery juice. The lemon water alone, people are amazed at something so simple makes such a difference in their energy levels. So absolutely. And you're doing it perfectly. This was Mary. You're doing it perfectly. What you want to do is build upon each thing. So when you start with your lemon water and your celery juice, maybe you just start with lemon water. See how you do, especially if you're very sensitive and you have a shit ton of symptoms. Start with your lemon water for a week or two. See how you do. See what the symptoms are. Then add the celery juice. See how you do. Work your way up to 16 ounces. And then while you're doing all of that, start focusing on what's in your pantry, what's in your refrigerator, what are the things that you need to convert over to gluten-free. Start making that transition. Oh, the files section, I forgot to mention that. Go in the files section. There's a 5 steps to going gluten-free. It's like a ton of pages. I put this thing together to make it very easy for you to understand what gluten is, where it hides, and some really great substitutions that I use. And it just gets you brainstorming. There's actually spaces on there for you to, write down ideas and for you to take in my ideas. So utilize the files section. But yeah, absolutely you're going to see a difference. Don't rush it. It is an absolute evolution. Anything that we go balls to the wall right away, like, you're going to lose your motivation. Work it into your life. Just work it into your regular lifestyle. Don't work your lifestyle into the protocol. Work the protocol into your lifestyle. That's the way to do it, and that's the way to not get overwhelmed and to really see results that are going to be consistent, and that you don't have to worry about using your own motivation to keep going. You're going to want to keep going naturally. Rhonda says, welcome new members. This is the place to be for healing. Thank you, Rhonda. It really is. And Quinn, it's going to be wonderful after you climb through. Oh, right, you saw Shawshank, didn't you? It's going to be wonderful after you climb through that tunnel, Quinn says. Yeah, my favorite movie, Shawshank Redemption, when he climbs through that tunnel as he's breaking out of prison. And that's exactly how I felt when I finally healed myself. There wasn't one moment, but there were moments of gratitude that all led up to, oh my God, I did it. I did it. And now I'm helping other people do it. And it was like I was standing there like he was in the movie, just standing there like I did it. And the rain is coming down and it's washing all the shit off of him. And I'm like, I did it. That's why I'm so passionate about coming on here and helping you guys do this, because it's amazing on the other side. I've gone from paralyzed to running. I have a 3-month-old, so I haven't ran in a really long time, but I'm getting there. I'm getting back. I'm walking briskly. I've gone from just walking and getting out of the house to walking briskly. So the running is coming. All right, guys. I think that's everything. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, of course, just post questions in the group, the consultations, mindingyoursoul.com. So here are your resources. This group, of course, mindingyoursoul.com. And then you want to go on YouTube. I don't know how else to do it, but the search feature, just type in Minding Your Soul. You'll see the little green logo. Oh, and new members also. That green logo, you're going to see the letters MS, right? And you're going to be like, oh, multiple sclerosis. No, I have changed the letters of MS to mean Minding Your Soul, because I really, truly, honestly believe that without MS, my life would never be what it is today, in terms of the love that I feel, the extra child that I have in my life, my new husband who is just the love of my life. I always thought I wanted my old life back when I was trying to heal. But what we learn is that you need to be open to your new life. Don't hold on to any outcome. Be open to a new life. I would have never imagined that I would be married to the love of my life and have a third child. I had a child with him at 44 years old, and he's 45. And here I am, you know, doing this coaching and coming on here weekly. And this is an amazing life that I never, ever could have imagined, because I didn't know how to dream that big back then. I just wanted to walk. That's it. I just wanted to walk. I just wanted to be able to take care of my kids. And little by little, I just remained grateful for what was. And as the shit rained down upon me with my ex-husband and all of that, that's a whole nother video. You'll find that on YouTube too. I just kept remaining grateful that I could walk, and life became amazing. And that's why I do what I do, because I want you to experience the amazing, because it's available for everybody. If you're human, you can do this, and there's absolutely no reason why you can't heal. You can heal all of your symptoms. The only way you can fail is if you give up. That's it. Just remain consistent. I've seen it time and time again with every single person. All right, I hate to go, but I don't want to talk for too long, because this is supposed to be a quick new member video. So again, I am Janine Troutman. This is Minding Your Soul. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. And I will see you Wednesdays on our Live at 5. All right. Bye, everyone.